You know what? It's kind of, and I told the guys this, it's kind of bittersweet. You know, I'm glad that it's over with, but about a minute left in the game, I think it might have been less than that. I know we were up by 4 or 5 points, and I looked up and I said, if we'd have played this hard the last game, we would have won. If we'd have played, you know, so it's great that we finally got the monkey off our backs, but I expect our guys to play this hard every single night and play with that type of energy and that sense of urgency every single night. And if we do that, then we'll be okay.
Now that it's over, what was the pressure like?
There was no pressure on me. You know, like I said, you know, my main concern was making sure that every day that we got better as a basketball team, every day our younger guys got better as basketball players. So, you know, I don't think it was any pressure whatsoever. It's just the fact that, you know, obviously with all the things that we've had happen with all the injuries and everything, we got on the basket and it just kept rolling. It just snowballed. But as far as pressure, I didn't feel any pressure.
Isn't the mood a little lighter in there?
Yeah, they're jumping around and having a good time. I told them to enjoy it, you know, but let's not take a big, you know, breath and think, okay, man, we got to win, you know, great, you know, but, you know, we got to think in there that, you know, we're supposed to win games, you know, and we got to come ready with the same type of attitude Sunday as well.
How big was Mo Sunday? How big was Mo returning?
Gave us a big spark. You know, I thought in the first quarter when he came in, his energy was fantastic. He was getting everybody involved. We did a heck of a job of really moving the ball tonight. You know, we had some situations where we didn't move it like I wanted to, but for the most part, when you have 34 assists in a game, you know, you're doing a real good job of being unselfish. And I thought he did a real good job of, you know, creating the tempo that we want, you know, really pushing the ball and looking to be aggressive that way. And we did a real good job of getting up and down the floor. So obviously his return was great. You know, it was good to see him out there playing as hard as he was playing and getting everybody involved. And we saw that leadership that we had been missing as well.
Could tonight have been a stepping stone for JJ?
Well, he was good. I tell you, you know, especially the last few minutes of the game, you know, we took the challenge. You know, I told him during the timeout, you got to guard him man-to-man. We can't help because I don't want to give up threes. And, you know, just hold your ground and, you know, make him take some tough shots. And I thought he did an unbelievable job, you know, and he took the challenge. And that's, you know, that's what it's all about. When you got a guy like Blake Griffin, who's a great player, and you looking at him from a power, you know, forward standpoint, you know, you got to accept that challenge, and I thought he did an unbelievable job tonight.
Besides taking one game at a time, how did you keep the players optimistic?
You know, like I said, every day that I woke up and got ready for practice, it's a new day. It's a day to get better. It's a day to continue to work, and that's how I approached it. And the one thing that I'm very proud of is that those guys approached it the same way. Every single day, you didn't see guys in there holding their head down. You didn't see guys pointing fingers. You didn't see all of a sudden, you know, guys all of a sudden start to separate, you know, from one another. We stayed together. Our guys kept working, and that's a tribute to those guys in the locker room. And I'm very proud of that because, you know, a lot of teams and a lot of players went the opposite way. You know, those guys continue to trust each other and play together and try to get better each and every day, and I appreciated that.
Are they communicating a lot more on defense?
A lot more. Tonight was great. Like I said, they took what we talked about yesterday, and they applied it tonight. You know, talking on the defensive end, rebounding the ball, keeping our turnovers to a minimum. We took advantage of some situations as far as offensive rebounds and getting second chance points that we hadn't been able to do the last 4 or 5 games. You know, so we did some real good things tonight.
Coach, how about that block at the end of regulation?
Great block. You know, JJ had a couple of blocks tonight that were, you know, just great blocks. You know, that one, the one on Blake when he tried to dunk it, was a great block, got us into a fast break opportunity. And obviously the one at the end of the game, you know, got us an opportunity where we had the overtime. Like I said, he came to play